Definitely did.
Coach, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready.
I need to win this game to give me a bye. Hello?
Between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Dallas Cowboys.
So I just got back on the phone not too long ago.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. They'll run on first down. Jefferson. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. And they give this time to the tailback. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Gonzalez. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains.
Like so many tight ends nowadays, they have no problem at all putting him in the slot and letting him go to work, and that's a nice pitch and catch right there for a first down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Under a heavy rush, and
I really
down
don't
he
understand
goes.
that play right there.
They were able to win last week despite him being sacked 4 times. They might need to tighten the reins a little bit, or this one may not end in another victory.
You're right about that. They can't count on just winning the game no matter what happens. They can't let the accumulation of hits and harassment in the pocket get to their quarterback. Got to stop that, give him clean lanes to throw the football in order to have a better chance to win again this week.
Rolling to his left. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one good for 26 and a first down. And the young buck showing that ability, that agility to dance outside of the pocket, complete the deep ball.
And don't think for a second that the coaching staff didn't have their heart rate accelerate a little bit there, right? Anytime you have those young quarterbacks and they get outside,
Gotta make that throw, boy.
You're just hoping that they make good decisions because so many things can happen that can go wrong when you throw it downfield like that. He got away with it there and in a big way.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. And that'll be incomplete. A pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Lets it go for Nelson. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant you the flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
Ready? 60 Pittsburgh. Let them know, let them know. Let them know, let them know. Ready, ready.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And able to get it 10 to the 15. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
I guess it's good we can't really read the mind of the defensive coordinator now, huh?
Had him pinned back there deep, give up that run. Can't be happy.
Yeah, whatever's in his mind right now, we probably couldn't say over the air.
Four down. Leo.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. He
I see your Cuda.
Picked off near the 32, and his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. This is caught. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination. Guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. On 2nd down now, Jefferson. And he pushes forward, but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone, trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
This Cowboy defense trying to hold him out of the end zone. They've run it to 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2.
He's checking.
They'll try and run for it. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. A great play there. With a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Point after, up and good. And from down in Miami, an update. The Bills have taken an early lead against the Dolphins. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. On the left side, it's complete. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you
exactly, bro. Exactly, man.
Also tells you there's a full
That dude,
combination
that
of what
shit's
he's got
stupid,
going
bro.
in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of things.
Oh, Elliott going to be hit. He coughs it up. Loose football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
Huh?
All I can say about this play is that someone's living
Wait till I
right.
finish this game. I'll come
he's
back
trying
and
to
bring you
gain
something.
yardage, trying to get
Even though you don't
upfield.
need to be eating this
Ball
late
comes
anyway.
free. What's that panic that we've talked about oftentimes that you feel when you lose the ball?
You can sense it.
Oh, you can sense it, and somehow he got to it and was able to recover it for his squad.
Orbit. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the twist. Fair. Hey. High 7.
To throw on 2nd down. Herbert, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Shaquille Barrett in there to get him, and that is now sack number 18 on the season for him. First and second down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big.
Tens the mic. Tens the mic. Big stop, G. Big stop. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike 10 right here, guys. Mike 10. Check, 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 check. Check, check, check. Mike 10. Mike 10, Mike 10. Hey, pick your game up. Hey, 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 hey. Tens the mic. Bang it. Bang it.
From the gun, Herbert. And he'll have his man. That's Cooper. A gain of 22.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 44-yard line.
Check Mike 11. Check Mike 11. You remember? Yep. You remember me? Let's go, baby.
From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity. And that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week. And right now, we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Check, 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 check.
On 2nd down, it's Elliott. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Check, 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 check.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Set. 90 Wolf. Topper, Topper. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Check 31, check 31.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option.
Come on, bruh.
Give them 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas first down.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
Come on, that's a kid, man.
Taken in, and he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I'll just figure there's something wrong with the football.
Sponge, sponge, sponge. No, no, no. Blue dog horses.
Now the Cowboys going to burn
Can I put on the game?
Timeouts.
What game?
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second
What's
quarter.
y'all game?
Ready up. Check Mike 11, check Mike 11. Hey, let's get that ball here. Let's get that ball right here. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping.
Yeah, Mariah.
Jet bomber. Jet bomber. Shoot.
Now back to the ground with Elliott. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. They got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
Ready. 50, plant. Come on, D. Hey, Charlie. Check Michael Allen, check Michael Allen. You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing. Rock it. Quick. Go. Ready.
Operating from the gun, Herbert. He can run for it, and he will. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
These type of plays are backbreakers for a defense.
I know.
They thought they had him hemmed in, thought they were going to get him
He
on
just
the ground
simulated
with the
already?
pass rush, but were unable to do so. He gets away, picks up a big first down, and sets up 1st and goal inside the 10.
Watch the shift. Pilot, 64, weak.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Kenny Clark in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
At the 9-yard line.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school. Hey, check Michael Allen, check Michael Allen. Exit.
2nd and 9 now. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, but now it's 3rd and goal. Back-to-back great plays defensively. You get the sack on 1st and goal. A great job in coverage there. All of a sudden, they're looking at 3rd and goal from further back than when they started.
And the really good play callers look ahead and down and distance sequence. Now he's got to backtrack a little bit and go maybe off his play sheet to try and dial something up here.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
Hey, check Michael Allen, check Michael Allen. You look night. Hey, check Michael Allen, check Michael Allen. 5.
Looking to throw. Herbert. Flush to his right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
So they get the field goal, but that was a 14-play drive to get through.
You sound like you're going negative on me.
I was.
Sounds like you're thinking the 3's just not that good.
And people say that we're negative sometimes. So,
well, here's the deal. Getting the 3 is good. Obviously, you would think on a 14-play drive you're going to get 6 out of it. But that type of a drive can pay dividends later on because you might wear the defense down.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about it, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Randy Gregory has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. The play fake, he'll look to throw. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeMarcus Lawrence, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Right there in the middle, 55. I got it. Mike 55, Mike 55. We ain't giving him nothing today. Mike 55.
They're going to look to throw. Hauling it in, Nelson. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Back to throw here.
Oh, wrong button. God damn.
And that will be incomplete.
Oh, my
You can tell
God.
they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from
can't
both
believe I threw that.
sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Here's the Chiefs punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Shaquille Barrett in on the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Kill, turn up.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Herbert connects here with a tight end, Blake Jarwin. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Matchbox light. Hey, exit. Go. All day, dog.
From the gun, Herbert nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Mike 10. Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home. 10's the mic. Here I come. Hey, we got Mike 10. You're out. Check.
Back to throw. Herbert got his man there, complete to Gallup. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
Let's go. 18 Gators. I got him. 10's the mic. I got one. Go. Mike 10. It's our field. Hey, it's our house. Hit it.
On 3rd down, Herbert into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close
Turn on
to
that
the
light.
30-yard line.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Now a timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. This is 3rd and goal now. 80,000 on their feet here in Arlington. They'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway.
Come on now, let's go!
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
And they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the 3rd quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. General West. Hey, Zoo. Check Michael Allen. Check Michael Allen. Hey, tight.
2nd and 4. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
90 Wolf. 3 bud. Switch. Look at me. Go. Ready?
A first down carry by Elliott. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Hey, check Michael Allen, check Michael Allen. Hey, check Michael Allen, check Michael Allen. I got you. Let's go.
Operating from the gun. Herbert eluding the pressure right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Okay, so now the question, how did he get that wide open?
Well, we both know that he shouldn't, because from the time they handed out scouting reports before this game, he was circled, starred, everything. Find him, cover him. But sometimes you can scheme a guy open. You put the receivers in a bunch. Maybe you move some motion. Maybe you put them on the backside of a formation, and all of a sudden you've got a better matchup. Every now and then, the offensive guys, they figure a way to get him open, even with everyone keeping eyes on him.
Yeah, that's certainly a guy they want to keep trying to scheme open. Looking to throw. Herbert looking deep downfield. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we've got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Let's go. Right there. 54.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Chris Jones in there for the sack, and he's closing in on the all-time record. That's number 19 on the year. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Second and 13. Completes it to Hardman. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. On play action, they'll throw. They'll roll him out right. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Looking to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Chris Jones, it's his 20th sack
How
of
you
the
not blocking the
season
dude
as he
right over you?
continues what could be
Oh,
a
that nigga got
record-setting
bull rush.
campaign. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. They'll look to throw here. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. To the end zone, but knocked away.
This nigga wide open. Who you throwing it to?
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Let's go. Check 3. Mike 5. Mike 5. Strip that ball. Strip that ball. Hey, check Mike.
Here's 2nd and 8. This will be caught at about the 5. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
Let's go. Let's bring it. Mike 54. Mike 54. Let's pick it up. It's out of time, guys. Out of time.
He'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. And Xavier Woods with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That pick hurts a little extra because it was 3rd down. You were already in field goal range.
You know what he's going to hear all night, all next week? Situational football. Understand what's going on, because you expressed it perfectly. 3 points were in their hip pocket. They had those. Now, those went by the wayside. You cannot make those kind of mistakes.
That's what you call a rookie mistake. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Amari Cooper, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off. Now this throw caught left side. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you're wanting to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
On 1st down, Elliott. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
And how about that, partner? That happened in a hurry. Sudden, explosive, gets into the backfield and spills the play.
And he was AFC Defensive Player of the Week last week because of plays just like that. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. So they decline it, and they choose to not give him that down back.
And I think that's the key to everything there. They didn't give up any yardage even on the completed pass. Don't give them an extra down in order to try and pick up a first.
Hey, here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Hey, Echo. Leo.
One quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Cowboys on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is third down and 12.
4 down. Hey, we got Mike 10 right here, guys. Mike 10. Here we go. Mike 10. Mike 10. Go. Come on, QB, come on. 10's the Mike. Watch the run. Hey, they're running.
From the gun, Herbert. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Kenny Clark, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
It's taken to the 26. A great return there, bobbing and weaving his way for 31 yards. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to third down.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine.
Mark 55. That's it.
He'll drop to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chris Jones in there for the sack, and that is now 21 for him on the year. Wow, what a season. Here's the Chiefs punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. It's away, and it's a high kick here, but not high enough to hit the scoreboard here in Dallas. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. He don't want it. Mike 10. Get it.
On first down, Herbert. And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. Shaquille Barrett in there for the sack, and he's closing in on the all-time record. That's number 19 on the year. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
Mike 10 right here, guys. Mike 10. Yeah. Mike 10. Mike 10. Hey, wahoo. 10's the Mike. 10's the Mike. Squeeze, double.
2nd and 15. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. So even with the pass interference, it's a completed pass. They'll go ahead and just take the play instead.
How about the effort? Making the catch despite the pass interference. Nothing else to be gained on the play. No need to take the penalty. The play stands.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Watch the slack, watch the slack. Watch the slack. Check. Cross. Protein spill. Big dash. Go. Big dash. Man. Check. Ready.
After the penalty, it's Elliott. That'll be a pickup of 4 as they work with his 4-point fourth-quarter lead.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Go. Two times. Hey, we got 4 down. Let's go.
To throw on 2nd down. Herbert. This to Jarwin.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 4.
Tens the mic. Hey, let's get in that hole. Hey, we got Mike 10 right here, guys. Mike 10. Switch up. Mike 10. Mike 10. Hey, exit. Off the slab.
Operating from the gun. Herbert. And he's got some space here. Accelerating, and off he goes. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
Point after, right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Throwing after the interception. Herbert. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. A big play there. The catch and run. 71 yards. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there. He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm since, and now it's 3rd and goal.
80 weapons. Hey, Foxtrot. Check Mike 11. That's right, baby. They don't want it. Hey, check. Yes. You don't want none of that. Get it. Pick up the ball.
From the gun, Herbert. Escaping the pressure right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
What a job by this defense all game long. They've come together and really said, no one's crossing our goal line, and they're definitely not going to start right now.
You can just see the dejection. Feel like nothing is working offensively. So a field goal gets you back within a score, but they're going to go for the bigger chunk here. Kicking team on the sidelines. Offense on for fourth down.
Rock it. Keep it out. Check 13. Check 13. Hey, dude. Mike 10. I'm trying to collect.
On fourth down, Herbert. That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown.
Like, I moved you back. Like, what are you doing, man?
Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season as his guys are back within a single score. There's certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a 2-point conversion.
We got four. Check three.
Operating from the gun, Herbert. And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points that gets them back within a field goal. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Here's a 2nd and 7. That's caught left side by Hardman. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead.
I'm going to back to you. 55 is my guy, 55. Rip right. Check, 55 to mine. Check, 55 to mine. Cut.
They'll set up a throw. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And sensing the momentum maybe changing here a little bit, Charles.
Yeah, this defense is going to get off the field quickly, and their offense got them a touchdown last time they had the ball, so they should get another shot.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. They want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Shaquille Barrett in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
Hey, Alpha. Check Mike 11. Check Mike 11. I'm coming.
Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And he can't corral it. That would have wrapped it up if he'd been able to hold on. Instead, it brings up third down. Tried to go for the big one there on second down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
Hey, check Mike 11. Check Mike 11.
Bravo.
Hey, check Mike 11. Check Mike 11. Defense wins championships, baby.
Hey, orbit. Ready.
Back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Hey, check Mike 11.
Hey, Mike 7.
Team showed up. Hey, check Mike 11. Check Mike 11. You must be getting tired of seeing me. Hey, check.
Hey, lock it.
They can't hang with us. Alert 3. Alert 3. Alert 3.
On 4th down, Herbert. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. They got exactly what they wanted there. Out route, catch, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
And I have to criticize defense here because you know the situation. You want to keep them inbounds and have the clock run. So I'm sitting on the outside portion of the field and not letting them throw an out route. Throw anything inside and I'll make the tackle. An out route? That's not the way you're supposed to play it.
Hey, here we go. Hey, check Mike 11. Check Mike 11. Hey, pick it up.
Be grip.
He's back to throw, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Check Mike 11. Check Mike 11. You don't know no better. Hey, check Mike 11. Check Mike 11. Ready? Hey, check Mike 11. Check Mike 11. Check tight end. Check tight. Check tight. Hey,
Go.
Check Mike 11. Let's go, D. It's going to be a long day on offense. It's going to be a long day.
Smooth.
Hey, check Mike 11. Check Mike 11. Oh, here we go.
5.
He'll look to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. That time, Juan Thornhill, the rookie from Virginia, batting it away. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Check Mike 11. Get this one.
Hey, wahoo.
Check Mike 11. Check Mike 11. Wild Bill. Hey, check Mike 11. Check Mike 11. Check. Hey, check Mike 11. Check Mike 11. Set the tone, defense.
They'll look to throw. And he's got Ezekiel Elliott. And he loses the football a second time. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity. They're in position. If they take the ball downfield and score, they've got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week in practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for him.
On the other side, no bigger time to force a turnover when you've got that small lead.
Yeah, and when you look at it from the offense's perspective, taking care of the ball is so important. I know they're going to have all kind of ball security drills in practice all next week.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
You got tight right there. Mark 55. Mark 55.
They'll keep it on the ground. Jefferson. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
On 3rd down, Jefferson. And they'll get this down to the 10.
We play to win. Let's go.
So this one in the